How do I determine if I make the difficulty?
Okay, I'm doing filming.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now we're looking at, this is the Dorado quick start rules that you can get off Cypher Studios. Right now we're doing the setup for that. We're going to do a quick game of this. Just to do a quick battle report. By no means are we experts at this.
No.
Have you ever seen these rules before today? Really, neither have I. I've just painted them. So this is going to get ugly, but it should be fun.
Yeah.
And Timmy's return. Are you going to hang around for this game, Timmy?
Yes. He has to. Roll with me.
No. Okay. All right.
I'm the latchkey kid for right now, so.
There you go. So, more to come on that one. So, set up. So, who are you playing over there for Dorado?
I'm playing the Muslims. The Muslims.
And why are you playing the Muslims?
Because they're brown.
Once again,
No,
Damon
no.
takes the black road. He's playing the black card on us once again. And
they got a genie and it's painted.
Yes, these are going to be the demons. And on the cards, you'll find that well, you probably can't see it, but yes, they are Satanists. We're not going to film the whole thing. We're just going to do this in battle report style. So pretty much, you notice there's hardly any terrain because we're just going to pretty much walk forward and
smash.
Yeah, pretty much just to see how the quick start rules go out. If when this game gets released, probably around this Christmas, probably the same thing. Doing your first game, I'd probably recommend doing it this way. Okay, so anyway, we've got that. We've got the genies. What the genie's pretty much the captain of the team.
He is today.
So he gets to do he's kind of like playing Minoth, I guess, in a way, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does pretty much all of his influence spells are sphered around him. Yeah, that are going to be auras centered around him. The demon chick is mine. What she does is she pretty much regens all these guys. These two are going to be pretty much, I'll tell you what they are. I'm just playing my hand out. These two are going to be tar pits. So while she regens these are going to be tying you up, while this guy and the other guy just go around and just reap.
Well, there we go. They can tie those two.
Okay. So that's the way that normally will go. So, okay, that's actually 4 minutes. So this is going to be a long-ass video. So back after turn 1. That was about the quickest turn I've ever seen in a war game. So we found out in Dorado, you move, when you activate a unit, it gets 1 action. So it can either cast, move, hit, charge, shoot, anything.
Just one.
Just 1. So pretty much, what'd you do on your side?
Pillars of Faith, I gave him Divine Strength, +1 SH, +1 CP.
What these people don't know what they're.
Oh, SH is my shooting skill.
So he improved his shooting.
By 1. My combat by 1.
Okay.
My faith by 1.
Faith is like willpower, pretty much.
To the end of the game.
Till the end of the game. And that's a permanent ability.
Permanent ability.
So he does not get any more willpower.
Alright. Then the genie went. This unit.
Okay.
Protection.
What'd that do?
You can't shoot him.
You can't shoot him at all.
At all. You can't put a blast within his area.
Okay.
But he is affected by blast damage. Yeah.
You can
Splash damage.
So it's like doing if there's a mortar goes off around him, then he's gonna get a hose.
Splash damage.
Okay, and then you just moved your other guys.
And I moved him and him.
Master Blaster. And,
Yep.
Okay.
And another Divine Warrior. Blessed Warrior.
Okay. The little these dudes are stupidly slow, so they moved up 2 inches each. He moved up 5. She summoned that guy. That guy, the little summon guy that we were talking about earlier, has a movement of 8 and can move twice in a turn. So he booked 16 inches up that way. They measured in fathoms, but we're correlating it with inches until we know better. And that pretty much in turn 1. And then now we're going to go into turn 2. Okay, quick recap. More movement went on. This guy, it got resummoned. What happened? That little guy over here ran over here, blew up. So Damon's got to run everything. That's going to last there for another 2 turns. He's moved this guy. He passed a special ability that made what? These guys?
Anything within the genie cast aura speed, which states Muslim units can move up to 3 phantoms at the beginning of their movement. This movement does not take into account The calculation of total distance covered by the units.
Okay.
So, because of him, these two got to move 3 inches at the beginning of their turn, then their regular move.
Nice. Okay.
So, basically 7 inches.
And these just the guys tarred him up right there.
Yep.
So I'm thinking he's going to move down through here. Those guys are going to move around, and then he's just going to have to deal with that. They're hurting him. So we'll see what happens.
Mash the blush.
Go
Has
anywhere,
command.
probably GTS.
Yeah.
But
So I didn't miss out on nothing.
Oh, I did. So I totally barfed out on how to play these demons. Okay, so this is the end of the game. So here's what's happened. Damon has played his demons, or played his Muslims. Probably like they play a lot like Minoth, I would think. Would you say?
I've never played Minoth.
They work with a lot of synergy, like
Yeah.
like the
They're trolls.
Huh?
They're trolls.
They're trolls, I guess.
They're tough and they have synergy.
Yeah, this is a very synergy army. I played the demons all wrong, and yeah, I just horked that one up. So basically, Damon's pretty much got this one in the bag because all I've got left is my caster versus his guy with like 20-something million wounds, and his leader over here that is.
No, he's the leader.
He's the leader,
Yeah.
and then you've got this genie who's been faking the leader because that's what you've been mooching stuff off the entire game.
Yeah, I've been using auras like crazy.
He's got them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
the
was
other guy.
probably we've skipped some games. I've been dropping these little templates off these things. They've been poison templates, and pretty much they've been dropping these cloud of poisons, and I've been poison bombing Damon the whole game. So.
Yeah, you did. That's how you killed my pillar of faith, man.
And Timmy has been pretty much he's been our rules regulator guy, and
he's the
and
reader.
Big Jim has been growing a beard this
Hi.
whole game.
Yeah,
And
that
then,
was coming in pretty good.
What's
Yeah.
up, Jim?
What? You know, he's got like the Shadowrun figures there. Look at that. He's got those Wolverine comics you cannot get like anywhere else. Those things are awesome. I'm surprised every week why those haven't sold.
I don't know. There's a lot of little piddly stuff that you collect over 9 years of having a game store in your stock. And before that, the store. Well, you worked at the previous store.
Well, I worked at
Chad.
the previous store, yeah.
So some of the stuff still has the price tags on it from then. So there's some ancient stuff in any given.
Like you've
store
got
that's
a copy of
established.
King Oil on the shelves, which is like supposedly like a very sought after game, and you've got
Florida.
Florida.
He has Florida.
Florida. That's a state. I'm named after a state. Florida. But yeah, like if you're in the Kuval area, look at this. He's got like all this War Machine stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah. But this is pretty much wrapped up here.
Yeah.
Damon pretty much
Muslims
typed
for the
it.
win, baby.
Muslims for the win. So they are building their mosque.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, but anyway, we're going to wrap this up. And so, what do you think of the game, Damon?
I loved it. I like the concept.
How would you compare it to like people that have played War Machine or something? Would you say it's faster, slower,
It's
more
faster than
complex?
it's faster than War Machine.
Where I think the turns take like maybe 1 or 2 minutes
They
in the
can.
beginning.
They can.
I think the main thing that caught us up was probably
The rules.
the
Having to
rules,
look shit
learning, looking shit up in the rules. But
Yeah.
pretty much the rules are cut and dry. I mean, after I see us picking up on the rules, I think they'd be very cut and dry.
Yeah.
Now, do you think some of that speed comes from the fact that you have such a small model base? Well, it's more like Malifaux in that you're playing with how many people were in your force?
I was 5.
5?
Yeah.
Right. And yours was about what?
Four.
Looks like
Well,
4 or 6.
Well, that and the fact that your playing board is roughly like
A 2x2.
it's a 2x2 square.
So you're just stuck
30
in.
by
Really
30.
You're
fast.
stuck in the beginning.
Yeah, it's a 30 by 30
Like I
square,
eventually I think
30 by
it wouldn't be hard. I'd say you could use like a pre-made board if you wanted to, because a 2x2 foam square you could carry it with you,
Yeah.
and you could do like a scene. Oh, this is hill terrain, and you could actually do something like that.
Right. Okay, I was just wondering because you were saying the speed was really amazing. And
It
I heard you
it,
were
it,
talking
well, it was
earlier.
fast. Like
Right.
Damon, how fast would you a turn was?
Man, it was 30 seconds because
In the
you get
beginning,
one- you
it was
get one action.
move.
You know, it ain't. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna move up, and then do this. It was. I move up, and I'm done.
Or I'm activating this ability. And I'm
done.
done.
So it was Hero Click-esque in that where you're
That's a very good comparison.
Yes.
So people that's played Hero clicks, yeah.
so that you're using the activation of that model. It does its one little trick, whatever it is.
If even that, I mean, this one is like you move or do an ability.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what I just said.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like, it's not like I move and then I shoot. It's
Right.
not
You don't
even
do that in Hero Clicks unless you have an ability that allows you to do that.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then the combat too is also you do melee strikes both at the same time. Instead of
Simultaneous attacks.
one melee strike, then the next turn they have their melee strike.
So
So that way y'all make it evens out pretty much.
So we hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a real.
So I'm going to wrap this up. This is probably a pretty long ass combat. I think the post game actually lasted longer than the.
I don't think the combat last. I think it'd be over quick.
So we got 30 seconds left before this ends up. So good game, bad game. What do you think?
I liked
Interesting, yeah.
I liked it.
It's interesting, definitely. I'm going
like
to
the
finish
whole
painting
combat.
these up because obviously they're going to be models that are going to look awesome. But anyway, I'm going to sign out and catch you all later. And thanks to everybody for doing the video. Damon,
Anytime.
Timmy,
Appreciate it.
Donkey, and Jim,
Bye.
and me. See you later. Go ahead and turn it off.